The internet is a gosh darn place filled with gosh darn people, but luckily I'm atheist, so those words mean practically nothing to me. However, the same cannot be said to you, even if you're also atheist. It is a very dangerous place to wander without any clear directions. Accidents could lead to lethal outcomes, and misplays could spiral into doom. So, therefore, welcome to the Internet Survival Series. Inspired by mostly The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and anything that has a British narrator, the Internet Survival Series is a guide to help you not get mauled by other dangerous web users. Whether you're just a digital nomad lost in a sea of clickbait, a social media lurker like grappling with comment sections, or a misguided soul who thought that the internet could be a safe place. Mostly what kind of dum-dum would think that this place is safe? This guide will be your compass, flashlight, and perhaps your last shred of sanity also. Originally, the Internet Survival Series was going to be a physical book written in a span of 5 years. However, due to the limitations of words and the fact that books are disgusting, the form of media was changed to short, compact YouTube videos that would probably have less than 50 views in total. In an alternative timeline where this is actually a book written by an actual guy, the Internet Survival Series would have become the best-selling book in the whole world, with more than 20 billion copies sold worldwide. And it shall remain that way for approximately 2 years, 3 months, 4 days, and 3 minutes before being replaced by its sequel, the Internet Destruction Tutorial. The book would have made its author, who should be me, very rich and gave him a very fancy life before retiring at the age of 28, still having the best time of my life. However, this is not the case, as I am still here, writing the darn script for this video, with very little hope that you'd actually care to watch. Even if you don't want to watch this, then that's fine. Just know that you're putting yourself at a huge risk for the experience of a lifetime. This shall be the part where I try to convince you to watch this. So, here's some boring history! Back in the ancient years of the 19th century, the ARPANET, the precursor to the internet, was made. It was a promising idea, built to bridge over geographical gaps between mankind. By the 1980s and the 1990s, all thanks to the advancement in ideology, the was instead turned into the public playground, unleashing torrent cat videos, spam emails, and people constantly fighting over invisible numbers. No one would think that its future would turn into this kind of a nightmare. It is in fact a fact that time traveling cannot be real, as if it was, someone would have already used it to destroy the web. And yet here we are, tangled in this web of our own making. And let's be honest, if the internet had an undo button, we'd probably use it to make it even worse! Once hailed as the information superhighway, it has now instead become the misinformation superhighway, capable of dividing people over everything from pineapples to the shape of the earth. In the shortest of terms, not good. Currently, it is still dangerous to navigate through the online forest, let alone going unprepared. You need this tutorial. It may not be complete share, but it's better than fighting a wild animals with a spork in it. This is not just a tutorial, it's a lifeline, a genius masterpiece made by a person with the sharpest of brains. Let's face it, your new best friend also. Your life may depend on how fast I upload and how much support I get from you guys. Again, there are actually some solidly good advices that I could give, so you'll miss out if you do ignore them. The guide is divided into many sections, and each section is about a topic, but a topic may spread into many sections. Each episode is typically one section with several subsections inside it, but sometimes a subsection might take up an entire video. Most of the content of this guide are often very satirical and very theoretical, with little to no practical text made, but it doesn't mean that they are untrustworthy. The title of each video is named as topic name, the Internet Survival Series. Sometimes the order of it would be reversed. I had the idea of numbering them, but I myself doesn't like watching video right in the middle, so I figured that you two won't like to do the same. All videos that belong to this series shall have a blue outlined border which looks like this. The content of this guide is mostly my complaints about how terrible the people on social media could be if they're given a chance to. Now, I'm sure that you have heard this quote from Mike Tyson before. Social media made y'all way too comfortable with disrespecting people and not getting punched in the face for it. And no wonder why it's so overused. It's so true! But it's also really sad because that could be applied to practically any of us. Anywho, sometimes for a treat, instead of the usual defensive tactics on the internet, I shall give you actual offensive tactics on how to fight back the demons. Though it's still kind of risky to do so because it does lie on YouTube's grey area of harassment. But in case I do, then that video will have its border look like this. No, there was actually another part of this, but I got too lazy and bored, and it is quite boring to listen. So I'll just put the thing on screen if you want to read it. I already got audio, but like, that's too...
Wait a second, I'm yapping. I can't be yapping right now. I got work to do.